I want you to understand what you see behind us is a walk of injustice. Because everybody that's here lost their lives to police violence. I thought it was 50 names for 2020. It was 165 names of individuals who've lost their lives to police violence.
How many
this year, 165. So when you walk through all of those names inside, those are the individuals who've lost their lives. The ones that on the outside say their name are individuals you might know, might have heard of, but have lost their life to police violence. And clearly, that is a serious problem when it comes to policing of people of color, especially black men and women. I couldn't even put up the 100 black women names, so I have a poster. Over 100 black women have lost their lives to police. So that's 260 some, almost 300 names, faces. I still had 200 more to go. So I need you to understand this is a serious matter that's going on in the country. And we cannot allow anybody to silence our voice.
It's heart-wrenching to see that we are in a society, and we don't have to go to Minnesota and Wisconsin. It's happening right here 2 times this year. And the change that we're asking, the change that our families are asking are just simple ones. The one that every time we talk to legislators and they ask, well, what policy do you want? Or what can we change? Is one that's real simple. You do not shoot a suspect to apprehend them. Woo! Period, point blank. We don't need to sit down. We don't need to kumbaya. We don't need to shake hands with any of the politicians, any of the law enforcement leaders, unless and until they can say, all right, policy number 1 is our officers will not shoot fleeing suspects in the back just because we can't catch them.
Oh, that's not stop shooting us in the back.
That's just simple. Now, I know there's a lot of other things we want to get to, and I mean, we have a long list. I'm sure, each group got a bunch of lists, but that has to be at the top, because then you don't have as many people on that board. You only have a few. But when they feel that it's lawful, and when the law actually protects them and say, hey, all they got to say is, oh, well, I was in fear of my life, and now they can discharge a firearm. When the regular citizens can't. I can't say I'm in fear of my life. I got to prove something.
So we're not done. We're not going to stop. We're not going to be kept silent. And I promise you, we're all going to be saying their names for a very long time, because we will not forget.
The Hall of Injustice, that's what I call it. I want you to go back through and understand what that represents. When you walk through it, the names, the faces inside are the ones that we've lost this year alone. The ones on the outside are ones we've lost that we might know the names, but what you need to understand is there's a reason why that last board is blank, because it was over 200 more names and faces I needed to add. And we just ran out of time. We just ran out of time, because when we found another website, we were just devastated. So this is unfortunately a growing injustice, Hall of Injustice, but we want to make sure everybody say their names and remember who they are.